Hello patrons, here we are again in Pink HQ.
Patrons?
It's just a weekday night. John's just called home on his way home from work, which is really kind of him. He's got all his work gear on.
Dirty work clothes, I'm afraid, guys, sorry.
You can't see them, I can. But it's lovely of him. He said, can we pin some more patrons? He's very concerned that we've left quite a few people in the sea. Now,
Well, we put out the call and then didn't put them where they actually live. So we've had lots of people reply and then haven't been able to. So we're going to do our
we're
best.
addressing it. We're going to do some today. I'm not sure how many. We've got a list as usual, and I'd just like to welcome all the new patrons.
New patrons?
If you're not familiar with what we're doing, if you join Patreon, then
But they can see the old videos, right?
They can see the old videos. But here's a flag here is waiting for you, and John's going to accurately pin it. So without any further ado, shall we move someone from the sea first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
We're going to move Jeanette.
How are you doing? How was your day? Did you have a tiring time at work? Busy time at work?
I wrote down Jeanette where we're moving Jeanette to, and now I can't find it.
Utrecht.
No, that's someone else entirely. I wrote it on a piece of. Here she is. Jeanette, I wrote you on this envelope here when I read your comment. What an outfit we are. Okay, Jeanette wants to move from the sea, and she wants to move to Newport, Monmouthshire, which is in Wales.
Nice. There's Jeanette.
That's
No,
Yannicka.
that's
No, that's
Yannicka.
someone else
Sorry,
entirely.
Yannicka.
Jeanette's
Jeanette.
orange at the top.
Got you there, Jeanette.
Okay, so we're going to move
So for
you,
the new
my love,
patrons, look, that's what you get. You get like a little
up a bit.
flag with your
That's
name on it.
Yeah, and that's Jeanette, and she's going to Wales, to her natal home where
And
she
she's the
lives.
first pin in Wales.
She's our first Welsh patron. Thank you.
Which is a big deal.
It is and John always likes getting first, but he always likes getting other ones as well, don't you?
You're
love?
in, Jeanette.
You're in. Okay.
So good luck with the rest of your day.
So that was the first. I'm going to move the chair over here, John,
All right,
so that
fair
I can
enough.
sit here and hand them to you. Is that okay?
Yes, good.
Okay, I'm just sitting here. Okay, Kathy, on page 34,
Kathy.
lives in La Harpe. I don't know how you pronounce that. Illinois. It's Harpe. La Harpe. Illinois.
La Harpe.
La Harpe. Is that what we're going to say?
What
La
have you been
Harpe?
up to, Kathy? Busy times? Oh, there it is. Yeah, she
Oh,
lives.
hang on.
She lives quite close to the Missouri border.
I need something to rest on. Just a minute. I'll
She
rest
lives-
on my iPad. Missouri border.
She lives near Burlington. Do you ever go over to Burlington in Missouri? Do they have like cheaper fuel or like some sort of cake that you can only buy in Missouri?
A Missouri
Or
cake.
do you like, I refuse to go to Missouri, I'm staying in Illinois.
It'll never darken my door.
Hey, that's a big flag.
I know.
Kathy's got the biggest flag ever.
I started making some new flags and I completely misjudged the
Right.
size of them. These flags are enormous.
Right, I'm going to get this.
Okay, Kathy. Thank you very much for joining our merry ranks. Okay, Missouri.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
I'm sorry, Illinois. What am I talking about?
Yeah, some Missouri. Maybe actually, I was on about, it's actually maybe Iowa she lives close to.
No, we
It
did.
is, Burlington's in Iowa. Sorry,
we
sorry. Geography of the US isn't fantastic,
We did make.
but we're learning.
We did make someone laugh about not knowing where Ohio was last time. We're learning a
Kathy,
loads.
you're in.
You're in, Kathy.
Apologies about the confusion.
Okay. Would you like to do one properly this time?
Yes.
Let's go to page 82 and we'll go to North Carolina. Do you want to get that message?
Nah.
It might be about your supper being ready.
It's probably about rare birds. Yeah, there are 7 wind chats on St Mary's Island. so
7
it's not
wind
important.
chats. That's
I'm not
quite
going to
important.
St Mary's. So.
No, St Mary's Island's quite a long
Sorry,
one.
who is this one?
This
is
one's
one.
Caroline, and
Caroline?
she's in Asheville, North Carolina. And she's having an
Sounds like a nice spot.
Caroline.
She's close to the Great Smoky Mountains.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you visit them much?
That sounds nice. The Great Smoky
Caroline,
Mountains.
do you visit the Great Smoky Mountains much?
Are these flags too big, John?
No, they're fine.
Okay.
Big forests there, are they? She's near the Cherokee National Forest. That's wonderful.
I've had
She's
such a busy day.
She's quite far west.
I've had such a busy day. I've been sending out all the Patreon postcards and gifts today and yesterday, all day, 2 whole days. And John came round and said, did he want me to make a pinning video? And actually I thought, no, I just want to lie down. But actually it's really nice.
She's near the Appalachian Mountains.
Okay, get back to it.
Brilliant. Cheers for that. That's
Thank
fantastic.
you, Caroline. That's really nice. Vanessa
Hi, Vanessa.
lives in Colquitt, Georgia.
What's it been like in
Page
Colquitt today?
31. Colquitt, are we saying that right?
Colquitt. 31, was that?
Vanessa. I've got a very tiny, tiny, tiny feeling that we might have already pinned Vanessa. In which case she can have 2 pins.
Well, Vanessa,
Two
if you're
pins.
already in, lucky you. If not,
then apologies.
there is no Vanessa pin.
Oh well, then in that case, it's your first pin and only pin.
What's been happening in Colquitt today?
Colquitt, Georgia.
Farmers market, maybe?
We should be wondering what
She's
the weather's
quite
like.
close to Tallahassee.
Oh, I could sing. There's a
No.
little. There is a little song about the Tallahassee Bridge.
But it's all right. We don't need
We're
to
all
hear
singing it in our heads, aren't we? I definitely
it.
am.
Vanessa, you're in.
Okay.
Many thanks. Take care of yourself.
Would you like to go to St. Charles, Missouri now?
Missouri.
Page 65.
Missouri.
And would you like to put Cheryl's pin in?
I would, Cheryl.
Thank you,
It's an absolute
Cheryl.
pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure.
There's Cheryl's pin, 65, St. Charles, Missouri.
Ah, it's like a part of St. Louis.
Got a
St.
yellow
Louis.
pin.
It's
St.
quite a
Louis.
big city, St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Louis. What's it famous for?
St. Louis.
Some sort of food, maybe?
Missouri. St. Louis. What's it
What
famous
would the national food of St. Louis be?
Well, you start pinning that and I'll look it up.
Alright.
St.
She
Louis.
is,
On page 65.
she's close to
Let's see.
Illinois. Very close.
St. Louis.
Well, she's actually St. Charles. Maybe St. Charles has a speciality of its own.
Famous
We'll never know.
for... Okay, let's see what it's famous for while he's pinning you. Okay. Beer. I was going to say beer.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind?
On the banks of the Mississippi in Missouri, St. Louis is known for its baseball beer and what is probably the most famous arch that isn't part of a fast food logo. Look, it
Very
looks like the
good.
McDonald's logo.
Beer then. Well,
Beer.
enjoy it.
I thought it was beer. Yeah, I thought it was. Anyway, we'll have a little look at that
So,
later.
Kathy,
later.
thanks.
Thank you,
Really
Kathy.
appreciate it. We'll see
Okay,
you on.
now I've got one now. I'm going to have to read it out actually off the proper list. Okay, because this is Dina, or Dinah, Dina.
Dina? Absolutely.
And you don't need the American map for this.
Oh.
Because this one is, look,
Oh, it's in Germany.
yes it is. Can you read any of that?
In Bad
Salzuflen.
Salzuflen. In
Nordheim.
Nordrhein-Westfalen, which I think is Westphalia.
Westphalia. And you don't really have to put an accent on when you do that. But you did. It was
I'm
good.
going to have to look on my phone. Sorry.
Dina. What we made
For
a
the,
decision while we were prepping this list.
For this Bad Salzan.
We are going to buy, just like Judy bought this fantastic map book.
We're going to buy a European
We're going to
one,
buy a Europe map.
so we don't need to go on
So
the
that
phone
we don't
for
need
it.
to keep doing it on the phone. That's Dina. I think it'll be Dina rather than Dinah. Thank you. Germany. We haven't got so very many people in Germany.
Lower Saxony, it's near.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it a fantastic address though?
Near Munster. Paderborn. Near
Dankeschön.
Dortmund. North of Dortmund.
North of Dortmund. Have you ever been there?
I've been to Hamburg,
Oh, you have, haven't you?
and I've been to Kiel.
Where's that?
It's on the north coast, and I've been to Berlin. So, bit of Germany. I like Germany a lot. Big fan of Germany.
Do you want to move Anne out of the sea?
Yes,
Blue
I think
flag.
it's time Anne was liberated
She lives
from
in
a watery sea.
Utah in Bountiful.
What number, page?
Page 109 and Bountiful she lives, which sounds like a nice name. And she lives in Bountiful, Utah. So you've been treading water this whole time. You've done very well.
Sounds like a cracking spot. North of Salt Lake City.
Oh.
Is that good, Anne? It's near the Great Salt Lake, which is... I guess you'd imagine there'd be a salt lake there. What's it like, the Salt Lake?
It's very famous.
Salty?
I guess so. Is it
think.
like an inland sea?
I don't know. They're up in the mountains, aren't they? The Rockies, right? And I
Past
think Anne is the first pin in Utah.
first Utah pin. John likes firsts.
You're in. Near
Well
the
done.
lake. It's quite
Do you want to move someone else out of the sea?
Cheers, Anne. Many thanks.
Do you want
Oh,
to
yeah?
move Yannicka out of the sea and put her in Utrecht?
Oh, yeah, I don't need a map for that.
She's yellow.
Yannicka.
In
There
Utrecht.
you go. There's
Thanks.
your pin, Yannicka. Many
Oh.
thanks.
Get yourself a towel and dry yourself off.
And Utrecht is like southeast of Amsterdam, isn't it? Brilliant. That's a pleasure. You had a busy day, Mother?
I've had an incredibly busy day, John. The last 2 days have been insanely busy. Because patrons, I like to try and get all the Patreon rewards, the ones that are sent out, ready before the 1st of the month. And as you know, I was away at my dad's for quite a lot of the last back end of last month. And so I've basically, John, all day yesterday and all day today, I've just hit the ground running with all of that. And I went to the post office a bit earlier to take them all to be posted.
Mm.
And Jane, who works at the post office, saw me coming through the door at like 4:45. And she said, "Oh no," she said, "you're not bringing those now, are you?" So I said, no, I'm just going to leave them with you. And what she does, I'll tell you what she does. She'll come in an hour earlier tomorrow to do them all.
That's very good of her.
Isn't that sweet of her? They work so hard in that little post office. Anyway, they're all going out tomorrow, but I'm a bit behind with them.
Mm.
Isn't that sweet though?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to go to Georgia now?
Georgia the country or Georgia the state?
Georgia the state. And we're going to look for Dana on page 30, who lives in Alpharetta.
Hiya, Dana.
Which is, or Dana.
Dana.
I don't
Sorry
know.
if we're mispronouncing it.
What would you say?
What's the
Dana
spelling?
or Dana? D-A-N-A.
I'd say Dana, but I don't know.
Well, I'll say Dana then, and one of us will
one
be
of
right.
us is right. So apologies for whoever's wrong.
If we're wrong, sorry. We're going
Alpharetta.
to Alpharetta, which
That's the northern part of Atlanta.
isn't that a beautiful name?
Is it a nice
Alpharetta.
spot?
It
Nice.
sounds lovely.
Nice part of Atlanta? She's not quite near the outskirts, so she can easily get to the Chattahoochee National Park if she wants. It's one road and she's out, which is good.
Pink flag, Dana.
I guess equally one
Dana.
road and she's in.
Well,
if you
obviously,
want.
if she's.
But then, yeah, people, downtowns in the US sometimes aren't that good, are they? You just want to stick to your neighbourhood, right?
Downtowns, you mean like big cities or just
Downtown's
ordinary?
like the city centre,
Yeah, absolutely.
the town centre.
Absolutely.
Anyway, the first for
Alpharetta?
for Atlanta, the city.
No, she's in Georgia.
She's in Atlanta, right?
Georgia?
Yeah, but that's the city in
Oh, sorry.
Georgia.
It's very late. John and I are both tired, aren't we?
Certainly are.
Yeah, we are.
Been a long old day.
I'm going to give you a lovely one that you'll be able to get really quickly.
Right, you, Dana, are in
Hull.
Hull, England.
Yes. Michelle lives in Hull.
In the West Riding of Yorkshire.
Yes.
No, the East Riding of Yorkshire.
Is it?
The East Riding.
Oh, I don't know which riding it's in.
Yorkshire's a big old place, isn't it?
Well, yes, if it was one whole county, it would be the biggest one in the UK. But it isn't.
I
Because
like
it's the
Yorkshire.
ridings.
Big fan.
I do too. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, I do.
Michelle, right?
I mean, the reason why I hesitate about that is that typically I should be very,
You're in.
because I'm from Lancashire. We
Yeah.
have to have this big old row about the War of the Roses. But I don't actually hold to any of that.
Yorkshire's nice.
Yorkshire's lovely, absolutely beautiful.
It's got lovely countryside.
Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Rhineyville, where Julie lives.
What page?
44. Julie?
Rainy.
You're having a green flag.
Rhineyville.
Are you finding these flags okay, these new ones?
Yeah, fine.
Julie. How are they looking on the map? Very, very.
Oh, it's a
very...
tiny little place.
Oh, is it? Where's it near? You're bound to find some lovely national parks.
Bardstown. It's close to.
Uh-huh.
It's near Fort Knox.
No.
Ho ho! I think it is the US Bullion Depository. Look, there.
Oh.
She's not actually in the military reserve, but she's near it. Well, that's fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Thanks, Julie. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay.
Does that impact on your life much, or is it just like it's one of those things? It's just like over the hill.
It's just like, we live near to Hadrian's Wall. It's not
Yeah.
that big a deal, is it really?
Kentucky. I didn't realise it was so far south. Fort Knox.
Fort Knox. I think I knew it was south. But I've never been curious about it until now. We've still got a lot of people in the sea, look.
I know. Rather a pity.
Well, I haven't got time to do take anybody else out of the sea, have we?
Well, you're in, Julie. That is a pleasure.
Okay. Rachel now.
Rachel,
She lives in St. Louis, Missouri. You know that.
busy times, Rachel?
Now we know it as well.
What have you been doing today?
Rachel.
Let us know.
Have we done Rachel? Page 65.
We've had someone else in
St. Louis,
North
Missouri.
St. Louis already today.
Okay.
65. 65. There it is.
And if I'm wrong about this, this will just be a testament to how tired we both are.
Rachel. Yellow flag. Awesome. Right. This is getting crowded.
I know, but we can't. I won't even entertain the idea of getting another map, John. I couldn't bear it. We'd have to start all over again.
I could come and do some overtime.
What do you mean? If we got a bigger map?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a Don't be overwhelmed, Mother.
I am a bit today.
Yeah, don't worry about
What
it.
do you mean if we got a bigger map?
Well, imagine if you had a map that was like the US, like folded out, and it was just like, rather than being the world, because we never pin anyone in Namibia.
No, we've got Botswana's got no one in it,
Nobody,
has it?
which is a pity.
And
Or
Argentina also.
I know, but look at all of that.
Greenland. Another,
Yeah. But imagine if there was a big thing that folded out, which was just the US, and it was like, then you could
But
see
all the
it
pins
better.
have fallen out.
Well, we will work it out.
Okay. One more?
One more.
Have we done this one?
Who's
Page
this one?
82? Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
North Carolina. We've done this.
Pittsburgh.
I might have just been not ticking them off.
What's the
darling.
name?
Maggie.
We've done
I think we're very, very tired.
Let's see. Look how crowded it's getting.
And then we can't get any more in, can we?
Well, we can and we will, but
Should we have a different system? Oh, let's not invent a different system at this
I
time
don't
of
think.
night.
I don't think. Was it Maggie?
Maggie.
I don't think Maggie's in. You know.
Maggie, you're going to be our last pin tonight. And you can
She's
do
close
this
to Raleigh.
lovely orange pin. Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. Thanks for joining up.
Thanks for supporting us.
Really appreciate it.
We do, you know. Actually, we say that, but we don't mean it flippantly, do we, John?
No,
We really don't.
Maggie. In Raleigh, near Raleigh. Sorry,
I'd just
you're
like
in
to apologise to
Pittsburgh.
Bernadette, Wendy, who isn't Wendy in New Zealand, Lily, Nicola, Maggie. Oh, Maggie, different Maggie. I wonder if that was
Kayla.
Kayla, Yvette.
Let's get the camera and
Tracy.
zoom it in, and they can
Lynn.
see.
Actually, we've just done a Rachel and a Maggie. I wonder if they were people who I don't know. I'll check.
Look how crowded it's getting. Crowded, 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 crowded. Not crowded.
Not crowded.
Not crowded.
Not crowded.
Not crowded.
No one in Iran.
Crowded.
Mongolia. Almost never do I hear from anyone there.
You're all there though. The ones we've gotten round to.
So, John and I would just like to say How very tired we both are.
I'm sorry if it was a bit. That was a bit.
It's a bit silly, that one.
Bit of a,
but
bit of a
no,
farce.
we're getting there. We're getting
We'll do
there.
it. I
I'll
promise.
tell you the other thing I'd quite like to show you. Look.
Oh, look at all those nice cards.
I know, aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah.
So when anybody ever sends me anything, sometimes I put the envelopes on as well, because the envelopes are really, really interesting as well.
People have got nice handwriting.
I know they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
Nice handwriting and fantastic generosity. And I just want to talk about this one, because I got this one today, only today. And if anybody saw the video I made about the Gee's Ben quilts, then I got this beautiful card, which is a first day cover of the Gee's Ben quilts. That was really, really, really kind. Anyway, John.
We're going to go. See you then. Have a good one.